Hi, my name is Katarina Sullivan and I would like to welcome you to my YouTube channel. So we're talking today about the Liberal Party's policies for the upcoming 2019 Australian federal election. Like I've said in my previous videos, I'm trying to remain as unbiased as possible in these videos, talking you through what's happening at the election. So I'm literally just going to read off the Liberal Party website. So if there's anything that sounds propagandary, it's because I'm reading it. I might throw in a comment every now and then because I can't help myself, but I'm trying to remain as unbiased as I can. Of course, it's really important to note that these election promises, along with every single other party's election promises, are costed by the PBO, so that information will be available if you want to know how much something's going to cost. The Liberal Party is usually pretty good at committing like $555 million plan, or they'll tell you how much money is going to something, but there have been some policies that have come out from all parties this campaign, of course, that don't have a dollar figure smack next to it. I'm not sure if the Liberal Party has any such policies. I'm pretty sure they've covered everything. So if you want to know what policies the Liberal Party is setting out in this election campaign, all you need to do is to go to their website, and they actually have a section. I'm here doing it right now, and you go to menu. I'm on my phone, obviously, so menu, our plan, and the little drop down arrow next to it, because I've just clicked on our plan, it's taking me to another page. Don't do what I just did. You have to go to our plan, the drop down arrow next to it, and then it will have election policies right there. So you click on election policies, and then it brings up a page with a little bit about what they're planning for the election. And then they actually have each of their policies listed with a link that you can click on, and it goes into a lot of detail. So I'm just gonna go ahead and read out all of them, and then you can work out if there's anything you want to know more information about. I know for me, the first one, for example, is plan for youth mental health and suicide prevention. I'm really passionate about youth mental health. I'm passionate about mental health and young people. Therefore, I'm passionate about youth mental health. So that was a really important one for me to actually read through and get the gist of what was happening, and it sounds pretty cool. If there's anything that catches your attention, you can actually go onto the website, click on the link, and it will talk you through more information, which is brilliant. So we'll start the list. We've got youth mental health and suicide prevention, more jobs in a stronger economy, lower taxes for small business, support retirees, lower energy costs for small business, keeping Australians safe on our roads, a plan for Tasmania, because that place needs a whole plan of its own apparently, strengthening Australia's world-class health system. A few people have said to me, I don't understand why politicians are talking about our health system being world-class because it's terrible. I agree, our health system is terrible, but it is actually one of the best in the world, which isn't saying something amazing about Australia. It's really making me question every other country in existence. Our plan to back our multicultural communities, our plan to back small business, our plan for the Northern Territory, our plan to respect and support veterans and their families, our plan for delivering high quality skills and vocational education, our plan for Central Queensland. And I want to make a joke because my brother's from Queensland, but I'm not going to. I'm gonna leave that one. Can I? I can. I can leave it alone. I cannot call out my brother in my YouTube videos. It's very difficult, but I can do it. Our plan for supporting farmers in drought. This one's super important to me. Sorry, I can't not comment. I have the utmost respect for farmers because they work so hard, and it's such a gamble on the environment. Like, I'm almost tearing up thinking about it. Just farmers, keep doing what you're doing. You're amazing. And if you are a farmer and you want to know the Liberals' plan for supporting farmers during drought, please go to their website and check it out. Our plan to showcase agriculture, our heritage, our future. I didn't actually know what this one meant from the title. Most of them are pretty self-explanatory, but this one just confused me, so I actually had to click on the link and go through. And it's basically, in very simple terms, a school exchange program for urban kids to understand rural Australia and actually have rural experiences, both going out to regional communities but also through urban mobile farms. You can read more if you visit the website, but that's just like a really quick overview because the name isn't overly self-explanatory. I mean, hindsight's 2020, so when you hear me explain it, you're like, oh yeah, showcase agriculture, our heritage, our future. Yeah, kids are our future, kids experiencing agriculture. But at first, no, I had no idea what it meant. Then we have our plan for Western Sydney, plan for population, migration and better cities, plan for stronger defence and defence industries, plan to keep communities safe, plan to support people with disability. We've got a plan for stronger agriculture, fisheries and forestry sector. Of course, I already spoke about farmers and how amazing I think they are, so this one's important to me. Our plan for a cleaner environment. I'm a millennial that cares deeply about our future, so this one's important for me. Our plan to back Australian tourism and jobs. Our plan to keep Australians safer online, and I actually want to look into that one a bit more. I haven't had a chance to read through it, but I think that's really important as well. Plan for stronger manufacturing sector. Plan for regional Australia. Again, my farmers. God, I love them. Plan for safer Australia and more prosperous region. Plan to protect our borders and keep Australians safe. Plan for affordable and reliable energy. Super important. Plan for quality education. Plan for sport and physical activity in Australia. Plan for trade and investment. Plan to support first home buyers, and plan to support Australian women. By the way, like, love the women stuff. Gender equality, yes, please. But I do have to make a mention that some of these, when I looked the other day, weren't online at the time. So this is one of the reasons that I don't encourage people to vote early unless they absolutely have to, is the fact that new commitments keep coming out as the election approaches. One thing I have noticed is so many people have voted early this year. I think last I heard at the end of Saturday, the 11th of May, 2.2 million Australians out of, I think, 18 million people who are on the roll had already voted, which is massive. Like, that's over 10%. And I think next campaign period, what we'll start to see is commitments being pushed out earlier, because there are some people who have already cast their vote and they might find out in a week's, or not a week's time, because it's less than a week till the election, but in a couple of days' time that a party that they voted really, really low has actually come out with a really cool commitment. They're like, oh, I wish I had have actually put that party higher. So if you can abstain from voting until the 18th, do that, because commitments are still going to keep coming out. And like I said, in a few years' time, what we might actually be seeing is politicians and political parties, because they know of this trend that's happening that we're voting earlier and earlier, they might actually start releasing their commitments earlier. So we won't have any of this. Like, I literally looked at this website maybe 2-3 days ago, and there are a lot of commitments there now that weren't there a few days ago. So as they keep being announced, they'll keep coming out on their websites. So I would recommend doing a quick check Friday night before the election. Just, you know, before you go out and do your fancy dinner and drinks or whatever, if you're going to the pub, just have a quick look and make sure that you're up to date with all of the major parties and the minor parties for your electorate, their commitments, and you know what to be expecting if you vote that party in. So super important to be aware of policies. My last couple of videos we did on how to analyze policies and how to identify fake news. If you have any questions about these policies, first thing to do is go online and actually click on the policy link by going to www.liberal.org.au, going to their menu, and it's our policies, the drop down section there, and go to election policies. This is all from memory, don't clock me if I'm wrong. Click on that, and then they have the whole list of election policies, and you can click on each policy link and it will take you to a page that explains a little bit about what the current situation is, their plan, and a little breakdown of what money is going to be spent where. If you still have questions about their policy, you are free to contact your local candidate, for the upper house or lower house. You can contact campaign headquarters. Or failing that, if that's really intimidating, which it shouldn't be, don't be intimidated by politicians. They're not that scary. They like to look scary, but they're not. But you can contact me, and hopefully I don't look scary, and I'm definitely not scary. Just like, in the morning when I've only got out of bed. I'm pretty scary. But you can contact me, ask any questions. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you have any questions, like I said before, happy to answer any of them. Drop them in the comment section below. And next video, we're going to be talking more about policies. And if you haven't got around to it yet, go to www.aec.gov.au, check out all the amazing information they have there, and download the AEC election app from the App Store or Google Play Store. I still haven't looked up what Android users use, but it's available both for iOS and Android. Check that out, download it. I get so excited about the election, which is on Saturday, and I can't wait. Download the app, feel free to reach out, like this video, share it, comment, subscribe to my channel, all of the things, and I will see you next time.